everyone, it's me, Pheromone, and welcome to Bootleg Onions, because if you're not watching Bootleg Onions, you're only getting half the story.
Bootleg Opinions.
And if you're new to the Bootleg family, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and also tell your friends all about the series, honey, because we'll be reviewing the looks from All Stars 5 into Canada's Drag Race. Category is Backyard Barbecue, honey, where the queens had to create their own looks with materials provided from them by production. And it kind of reminds me of earlier seasons where the queens had to create their own looks, because a lot of the earlier seasons, it was a lot of designing. And so we first up have Miss Cracker all up in red, honey. All up in red from head to toe. It does remind me a little bit of her look from season 10, with the collar, with the ruffle, but I'm not mad at it. It is a clean look. There's not much stuff that I can nitpick about it, but since we are up to the top 5, I am gonna get a little petty about it. I wish that the top at the breast area was a little bit more fitted, because it does come a little bit loose, and to fix that problem, you will have to add a pleat on both sides near her bust, so that it creates that curve that cups around her bust. Because right now, every time she turns, you can see the inside of her bust. But she does look gorgeous though. And she says on the shows that she makes half of her looks, which I'm not really buying, because as you see on her social media, every time she posts a look, she would tag a designer. So if she makes her own looks, she wouldn't really tag a designer, right? I like how she separates the top and the bottom, where she keeps the top very solid with a one solid red color, and the bottom the plaid. And to nitpick this outfit apart, I wish that the collar was a little bit shorter so that we can see a little bit more of her neck. I like the hat, I like the earrings, they all go together. And I like the bracelet that she adds onto this whole look so that it creates a whole cohesive look. And she's telling a story with this. Whatever cookout she's attending, I want to be her friend because she looks gorgeous, baby. But as you can see here, you can see the back. It is a little bit higher because she created the back equally. And I think what happened here is that she created a whole skirt with the front and the back all equal. So to fix it, you will have to make the front panel just a little bit higher, because the back needs a little bit more fabric because of the hips. Again, I am nitpicking over here because we're up to the top 5, but if there were 10 contestants left, I wouldn't have said anything about this at all, but she does deserve to be in the top. With the first look that she walked out of, I mean, she is just selling you the character from head to toe. She looks like absolute shit, and I am buying it because her character is selling it. And I can totally imagine that person just going to the BBQ and just having a good time, showing up and walking down that runway. I know that girl. Oh, you know how I usually read my moments of grace at the end of the video where I thank everybody that tips me? Well, Crystal Method tipped me. That means she supports local drag. So I'll be reading the thank yous at the end of the video for Canada and also All Stars 5. Next up is Blair St. Clair, and she does declare. Now, I disagree with the judges. This was not bad at all in her first look. I thought she was selling the character, and I thought she was selling it down the runway with her gestures, her movement, and she gave it to me. She's that macho girl that shows up at the barbecue during the family reunion, having a cigarette, drinking a beer, just talking really loud. And she's not giving an F about what anybody thinks about her, and she's just there to eat all the food and drink all the beer there is. With a tank top, I like the handkerchief that she used around her neck. I like the hair. I like the boots, I like the denim shorts, with the details of the fanny pack in the back. Now on the second look, where she had to create it from the materials that were provided, is it the best look on the runway? I'm not sure. It is very artsy, very abstract, but I just don't think that it was RuPaul's Drag Race runway. It does look a little bit incomplete at the top. I wish that she would have put a little bit more work into the top. Her hair and her mug does look gorgeous though. I don't know if y'all catch it, but while she was exiting the runway, she gave that shook that RuPaul was talking about in the previous episode. Next up is Jujubee, and oh my lord, she sold that character and that role in the first look with that giant hat, with the denim shorts. It almost looks like an updated version of her country look from season 2, because in season 2 she still looks young, she still looks like in her 20s, but right now she's a grown woman, she has kids now, she's got a mortgage, that short hair, that big ass hat again, that basket with the props inside. My only thing is I wish that she would have a little belt, just so that it separates the top and bottom just a little bit. But she does look gorgeous. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but at the end of the runway, her shoe came untied, her left shoe. Look closely. And she just kept going and kept strutting down that runway. Now the look she had to create herself, I thought she looked So good. So good, so good, so good. This was unexpected of Jujubee because she's always wearing that brown hair, that black hair, that pedestrian look, and when she gave me this look, she was giving me something new, fresh, unexpected, and surprised. And I love to be surprised. And this hair I rarely see on her, and I thought it was so cute that she comes out in this yellow dress. And look, we have matching hair today with the top fuchsia and the bottom fuchsia and the just ruffles just running through it. And when she said she doesn't know how to sew, I was like, girl, you had 10 plus seasons to learn how to sew and you're still telling me that you don't know how to sew? But this, she gagged me. And the watermelons to the side and the watermelon purse. Oh my God, Jujubee, you look so good. Muy bueno. Thumbs up. Ooh, my God. She looks delicious. Delicious and cute. She looks like she's in her Sunday best. And I absolutely relate to her when she said that she had to find her own friends and family because I think that as queer people, we have to do that. And when you are yourself, you will eventually find your own tribe. And that's what I had to do for the longest time. I had to find people that love me for who I am. And I want to remind you guys, be yourself at all times. Because when you are yourself, you're going to be so much more happier, relaxed, brave, confident, and just more happier again as a person. And it took me many years to find out what that means, but I am glad that I am myself now. Next up is Shea Couleé. She loves to give the doll look. She does look good though, with the hair wrapped around her at the top, with the ruffle at the bottom. Now in her second look, I do agree with the judges that there are a lot of things going on. I wish that she would have edited down just a little bit because there was no focus point. There were a lot of things to look at. There was the veil, there were the two pieces in her head, there were the chaps, there were the things going on her bra, there were the ruffles. There was the bouquet. I don't know where to look at. Even if she make the chaps just regular pants, I am okay with that because there will be less things to look at and it will be less busy. But yeah, there's a lot of things to look at. Mucho. I think she looks good from the waist up because from the waist down, it just looks too busy. Way too busy. But anyway, next up we have Alexis Mateo and the girl that sashayed away, and I'm so sad to see you go because you brought so much fun to my TV. And the first look that she comes out in, I am not really vibing with the hair, but after she removed the hair to the shorter hair, I am totally buying it. And mama, she is giving you sass, attitude on the runway. She's snapping her fingers, she's giving you hand gestures, she's got so much personality, and I totally know that girl. That girl, I can totally see her going to the BBQ in Queens. I disagree with the judges that they prefer her first wig better because I think the second wig sold the look a little bit more for me. And also, unlike the judges, I also don't mind the dress because the dress helped go along with this whole look because this dress was tacky. And in this second look, like I said before, I am waiting for Alexis to slay in this runway because I know she's a queen that knows how to sew. And I think she did. She served it to us. I think she looks awesome. She's giving you backyard pageant gown. Honey, I enjoy the cleanup do. I love the ruffles around the shoulders going into the collar. I love the earrings being up. I also like her neck showing because it is not too busy. I mean, come on, she made this with cups. Literally, cups. I disagree with the judges that the bottom of the dress was a little bit wonky. I thought it was fine, and I thought she did an excellent job with what she had, which was the floaty. And I love that she gave that nod to the salsa flavor when she did that shake with the bottom of the dress, and also that step. She looks good. Again, just being nitpicky, again, I'm not being petty just because we're up to the top 5, is that I noticed the zipper in the back of Alexis' dress, it was not lining up properly. Just look at the red, and as usual, you can find my Venmo and my PayPal in the description below, and I'll be reading the thank yous in next week's video for Canada's Drag Race and also All Stars because I want to combine them together because separating them just too much, too confusing. Now, the biggest glow up and transformation and the most surprising look for me for this episode is Jujubee. I think she had the most clean look from head to toe, and she does look good. And if you want to support some bootleg local queen, watch this ad right now. Hey everyone, it's me, Yuhua Hamasaki, and recently I took a poll on social media asking you guys what kind of queen am I, and it has come to my conclusion that I am the bootleg queen. So in honor of y'all's opinions, I have created some merch. Not only do I have the bootleg queen pin, but also I have the All Stars Never pin. Both 100% hard enamel glass. Look how fabulous they are, baby. Plus, I also have these fans. perfect way to throw shade and also perfect during the summer to save yourself on some electric bill, baby. Why not order a bunch? I know that if I see you clacking them in the club, I won't say that you're culturally appropriating. I promise. I also have 8x10 prints with my signature on them that will be arriving in a sleek folder to prevent wrinkles. Because I care about how you spend your money. Your money equals quality merch. Lastly, I have t-shirts with my face on it. 100% comfortable, 100% soft, and 100% made in the USA, baby. Chinatown. Originally, I was gonna sell these shirts for $30, but since I love y'all so much, these can be yours for $29.99. All merch can be purchased at www.yuhuahamasaki.com. Alright everybody, my name is Yuhua Hamasaki, not Pheromone. I was kidding before. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube under Yuhua Hamasaki. And if you're not watching Canada's Drag Race Bootleg Opinions, make sure you check that out. Okay! In the words of ELEGANZA. Alright y'all, here's my moment of praise for those that have tipped me from last week for Canada's Drag Race and All Stars 5. I want to combine them together because it'll be less confusing to figure out which one is which one is from which video. It's just less confusing. But anyway, we have first, Akwasi Kato. Thank you so much for supporting local drag. Your generosity is much appreciated. And whatever the hell job you do, keep it. And we have next, PC Wow. Thank you so much, my dear. Your generosity is felt here in New York City, absolutely. Patrick Horn, thank you, thank you, thank you. Naomi Patchkey, thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Eric Herkowitz, Kevin Tran, thank you, my lovelies. Christian Fernandez, and we meet again. Thank you so much for supporting the video that me and ELEGANZA did. Crystal Method, I'm not even kidding. Crystal Method supports local drag. Crystal Method. And then we have David Marchillo, Alonso Ramirez, Patrick Marate. I hope I'm saying the last name right. I also read the comments that you guys leave in Venmo and PayPal. So Jackie P, I'm not gonna say your last name because I know I'm gonna mess it up. KV, yes, I read them all. I know that you were questioning if I will read them all. Yes, I do read them all, even though you didn't give me your full name. So thank you, KV. Nisa Khan, Alexis Holiu, oh my God, and we meet again for like the 100th time again. Alan Wong, Douglas Bell, Melanie Russo, thank you all so much. Stay safe, happy quarantine, happy lockdown, happy July, be safe, wear a mask. Sending love from me to you, from the bedroom queen herself, Yuhua Hamasaki, to you. Mwah. Bye everyone, till next time.